Mimi will be a kwaba eba Melody Steve so. An update coming through with Okudzeto Ablakwa and Reverend Kusi Boateng in Sensemno. Now, it is going round on social media say MPs ayo margin say wamuni Okudzeto ebeko court. Okay, so I'm hearing so Okudzeto Ablakwa will appear in court tomorrow. Ochina any artist obeko. Now, I'm so Ochina no I will say Parliament etenase, but we are hearing say they are going to halt the sitting. That's what I've heard. Say Parliament ebe halt wamo sitting no. Now most of them will go to the court with Okudzeto Ablakwa. They will appear there with a year not tongue for so say omube free voter region aba court to send a message say Okudzeto ejuma na wo ye no omo emma kwan emma corruption and have the better side of him. And now womo makwan emma obi use judicial system no intimidate will be a walk etia corruption. What I said, that's what we are hearing. Numbers are yet and they say you see 200 MPs so far. And our moka say omobedi Okudzeto echi akọ a year court ochina. I don't know how true it is because the people posting it, they are pro NDC media, and so I don't know. But it's quite interesting if indeed 200 MPs ebeko. If I see a single MPP MP I'll be a bit surprised, but then I'll understand. Okay, I'll be surprised because once Ghana no, we are overly political. It will be ya de no a year crana a yana ye per se ye finding political party editatory. It is to me at the successfully the political party editatory successfully. Now people don't think about what is happening. No, say a no quarry and a bacronic and say a intro. Once the bacrono a NDC nine de ye say or ye a intro nucha. Once or ye MPP nine so you say intro if you belong to the other side. Okay, and that is exactly what Sir Kusi Boateng case yakwa kodru. Eya na eme ya, especially with the Ghanaian youth. Eya na eme ya pa. Wo hwe pro MPP supporters and they were more supporting Kusi Boateng. Now deep down they know say in some way allegations are urban. It doesn't look well. It doesn't look good. But they speak for the man because they think say a political attack. They feel say the man is part of their political party, and so they have to defend him even if in Semno, no quarry. Into most of the MPP communicators, that's what they are doing. Omo sha si edi Okudzeto atem no mo aba be posting in phone na wo si Okudzeto sen no mo posting niti say we ni no mo taking a personal ni na obekom no me MPP for, and so they feel it is a political attack. So they are not sitting down to say hey abranche nsemo a wo Kenya ase no quarry bi o. They are not doing that. Into semi hu ne say MPP Eko no ko support Okudzeto because listen, they are almost 200 MPs. Almost 200 MPs. And NDC MPs are one more parliament. No, they are just about 137, right? NDC MPs almost saying. Is it not 137? It is NDC MPs are 137 and 136 or 35 or whatever. Not to say 200 MPs kwa. Then it simply means, so we have in excess of 60 MPs from the other side joining Okudzeto. That means they are believing, say, what Okudzeto is doing is right. That means they've seen the light and they are thinking beyond political colors, beyond political borders. That is why I'm saying, say, I'll be a bit surprised, but I'll understand. The reason why I'll understand is, say, they will set a precedent. Because so no more penny, Emma judiciary, they have their way with one of their members, Okudzeto Ablakwa. Ochinebi NDC ba abemu na saa time no so ebia judiciary they are seen or perceived say wo ye pro NDC a omo MPP MPs no so ebetumi dey ayo. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. If I see MPP MP supporting Okudzeto, I'll be a bit surprised on the political line, but then I'll not be surprised because they are setting a precedent and they feel say it might be used against them one day. So they need to set a precedent so that people see say massa embra ye time ye ne krano ye support Okudzeto Nti yen so edru yen so na mo de yen amonkai say ye support Okudzeto nti bon so mon support yen. It could be a statement. Maybe they've not thought of it that way. Maybe they feel say Okudzeto is their friend. Because I've told you, these MPs say no mobile social media, eba radio, sobe kasanya. They are very good friends. So a lot of them are even business partners. When it comes to them and their dealings, they forget about their political parties. That is why MPP communicator, ebe tumi akwa NDC communicator, and an MPP executive, ebe tumi akwa NDC executive. Aside everything else they do on social media, they are very, very good friends. Some of them are business partners. They've been business partners for years. Some of them have been friends for a very long time. And some of them politics mukra. And you see, one thing about being successful and people at the top and all that, one thing about them is they don't joke with relationships. Yeah, Sebi. Yete ha na ya na obi yan ya de na yebu efu ne yese yen friend nipa kro ne biom na ye de yebu efu obi yese I'll not talk to you again ye na ya ye sa ba omo sa sikafo ne sa politicians anyway, they don't do that too. They understand the rule in life. So you need relationship. You understand it? You understand it? Say you need a relationship. You can't do it alone. My mama say there's a current book I'm reading, and that book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. My book, about 4 times. This is the 4th time and a 5th time I made book needing. Go and read it. The background of book, the friend is Stephen R. Covey. 10 million copies of the book sold. Obika Cho say, you turn 10 million copies of a book. You know how big it is. You know how massive that book is. 10 million copies of the book sold worldwide. Book naturally say the level of maturity is 3. And I'm using this to just educate people so you know some things in life. Eto de bia ye na ya betina na edi atem na edi politicians na atem na kasa and the politician wey dey say masa, but the truth is some politicians in they are friends, very good friends. And that is the secret to life. Because they are real and they know say masa many way ambomu amin to me enye. Three levels of maturity. Book na someone work on 3 levels of maturity. The first one, dependence. Inti ya wo na wusa, who depend on mama so, who depend on papa so. That's the first level. It's only a stage level. So if you are still depending on people, you are at the first stage of maturity. The second stage of maturity is independence. Na eno na ya na yen mu bebre no sebe yen nim politicians we mu adwen effective people mu adwen na ya na ye dura ye fi say ye du no. If we are independent yete ya ye ho so yate ye ho ya na ye bibi ema ye ho ye mfi obi a ye nhwe obi a ya na ye yen say ye ne ye du sro no. Now so that is just the second level of maturity. The levels of maturity na 3. That's just the middle level of maturity. So here, na Ghana, Oba, Otumi Bobra was an independent lady. Oba so say wa mature no, because that's where we think it is cool. That is what I used to believe in before I read this book. That's what I used to believe in. Say independent. I'm independent on my own. I'm doing this on my own. I thought that was the level of maturity. But the final stage of maturity is interdependency. It's all free dependency, independency, and interdependency. Now, interdependency, it simply means working with someone so that you achieve your common goal. And then you find the interdependency. That is what these politicians understand, and that is what they do in parliament. In the NDC for Embra, as you don't get here, Echo UK near Ireland. Omubisa is at Dana. Oyi Haru Nigeria sumo anyway no. As more kind of say, Speaker of Parliament Ablakwa, even Haru Nigeria sumo, they are not able to interact or cooperate with Ablakwa. For NDC for nyama wa mo peno NC now, so NPP for mum are collaborating with Ablakwa and they are having their way. NPP for no, they understand this level of maturity, interdependency. It stands for cooperation. cooperating with people. Into what the top business people, more dear we are simuna, or na companies are more build you know. You bet to me, I can say, Ebia Bill Gates, his face is on Microsoft. He cooperated with people with the same dream, and they were able to achieve that. They understand this thing, and they know so they can't do it alone, and so they cooperate with equal-minded people and they get to the top. That is the final level of maturity. I've just used this to do this lecture. Anyway, try my comment box in the moment I say.